With the ever-growing popularity of video games, the industry has seen a drastic rise in the number of new releases every year. As we look towards the future, the gaming industry is set to experience major shifts in the coming years, including the launch of some of the biggest games ever made. 2023 is set to be a particularly exciting year for gamers, as a number of highly anticipated titles are slated to launch in that year. Here is a look at the top 10 coolest video games set to launch in 2023. 1. Fire Emblem Engage. Nintendo kicks off a busy start to the year with Fire Emblem Engage on January 20th. The Switch exclusive introduces an all-new protagonist to the series in the red and blue-haired Aleia. This latest mainline Fire Emblem allows players to summon, or engage, heroes from the series past, including original protagonist and Smash Bros. Staple Marth. When a past hero is engaged, Aleia inherits their weapons and skills. 2. Forspoken. Following 2 delays in 2022, Forspoken is finally set to hit PS5 and PC on January 24th. The new action RPG from Square Enix is worth keeping an eye on for several reasons, chief among them being its all-star writing team of Rogue One's Gary Whitta, Uncharted's Amy Hennig and Todd Stashwick, Uncharted, and Shadowhunter's Alison Reimer. Forspoken's Ice-Day narrative concept sees protagonist Fry transported from modern-day New York City into Athia, a fantastical world of magic and deep mythology. As Fry journeys to return home, she'll learn otherworldly abilities that aid in both combat and traversal. 3. Dead Space. 2023's Dead Space is a ground-up remake of the 2008 survival horror classic. It's fully rebuilt in EA's Frostbite engine with all new assets, new character models, and new environments based on the original designs. It's still Dead Space at its core, though the team at EA Motive is keeping things fresh by introducing new systems such as peeling, which allows players to shoot additional flesh, tendons, and bones off of necromorphs. It's both a visual treat for gorehounds and a clever health bar for Dead Space's mutated baddies. 4. Hogwarts Legacy. One of the most anticipated games of 2021, and then 2022, is now one of 2023's biggest third-party releases. Following 2 years of delays, Hogwarts Legacy is set to launch on February 10th, fulfilling Harry Potter fans' long-held wishes to live out their own Wizarding World fantasy. Players create a custom character and choose their desired house before beginning the game as fifth-year students at Hogwarts. The open-world RPG sets you behind your classmates, meaning you'll have to complete quests to catch up. While there are a ton of areas to explore, secrets to discover, and activities to partake in, developer Avalanche Software was unable to incorporate playable versions of certain Hogwarts pastimes, such as Quidditch, gobstones, and wizards' chestnut flesh, tendons, and bones off of necromorphs. It's both a visual treat for gorehounds and a clever health bar for Dead Space's mutated baddies. 5. Wild Hearts. Wild Hearts is EA's answer to Monster Hunter, an all-new game in which players hunt and craft across a fantastical semi-open world inspired by feudal Japan. For Wild Hearts, EA partnered with Japanese development studio Omega Force, best known for its action series Dynasty Warriors. IGN went hands-on with Wild Hearts in October and, thanks to its challenging hunting, beautiful environments, and snappy building mechanics, they came away thinking it's a legitimate Monster Hunter contender. 6. Atomic Heart. Excitement for Atomic Heart has grown considerably since it was announced 4 years ago, thanks to a steady stream of increasingly bizarre, sci-fi heavy trailers showcasing a Soviet-set, Bioshock-like first-person shooter. Atomic Heart has the potential to be one of 2023's biggest sleeper hits. Whether that potential is fulfilled is another question entirely, though early impressions are promising. Our first hands on Atomic Heart called it an engrossing world to get lost in, with dynamic combat, and inspired art and enemy design. Longtime Doom composer Mick Gordon created original music for Atomic Heart, which will be mixed with compositions from the 50s to 80s. The result, according to developer Munfish, is Soviet-style pop meets juicy Doom-style remixes. 7. Horizon Call of the Mountain. Horizon Call of the Mountain is a standalone PSVR 2 spin-off set during the events of Horizon Zero Dawn. It focuses on two main gameplay systems, traversal, bolstered by a satisfying climbing mechanic, and bow and arrow combat. Climbing requires you to physically reach from ledge to ledge, while bow shooting requires you to pantomime the real action, reach back for an arrow, knock it, aim, then pull back and release. Call of the Mountain launches alongside PSVR 2 on February 22nd. 8. Company of Heroes 3. Company of Heroes returns in 2023 with its first mainline entry in a decade and two distinct campaigns set during World War II, one in North Africa and another in Italy. With Company of Heroes 3, Relic is looking to retain what longtime fans have come to love about the acclaimed RTS while integrating fresh gameplay mechanics such as tactical pause and a fully dynamic campaign map. Our final Company of Heroes 3 said, "It feels like good old co-tactical action, with a wider roster of units than ever before and a good variety of unorthodox objectives to break up the more traditional maps." It's coming to PC as well as PS5 and Xbox Series XS with intuitive controller support and custom console UI. 9. Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Much like other nebulous 2023 games, there are currently few details about the release of Marvel's Spider-Man 2, the extremely anticipated sequel to the original 2018 hit game. Various teasers and screenshots have shared more about the story, confirming that it will feature Miles Morales and Peter Parker as Spider-Man, and that Venom will play a massive part in the game, but we still don't know much about the plot, or what to expect. Whatever's on the way will likely be just as grand and exciting as the original adventure, which eclipsed every expectation placed on it and almost single-handedly brought back the comic book video game genre. There's no doubt Insomniac Games is cooking up something spectacular, amazing and superior. We'll just have to stay patient to see what's in store. 10. Star Wars Jedi. Fallen Order is set to receive a major sequel in March 2023, with the adventure once again starring young Jedi Cal Kestis in the title role. 10. Star Wars Jedi. Fallen Order is set to receive a major sequel in March 2023, with the adventure once again starring young Jedi Cal Kestis in the title role. An early trailer for the game has shown off mysterious new characters and plenty of intrigue. Fallen Order was a major success on all fronts, and proved that single-player Star Wars games have a solid future at publisher EA. Thanks for watching.